One of the biggest cautions in solving equations, something like this, is we need to tell students that we cannot divide both sides by sine theta. Well, you can, you're just going to lose some of the solutions. You're not going to get full credit. So, just like in algebra, to solve an equation of this type, we want to get it equal to 0, factor out the greatest common factor, and then set each factor equal to 0. So when we get this equal to 0, we add sine to both sides, and we get sine theta cosine theta. When I add this to both sides, we get plus sine theta, and this is equal to 0. We need to factor out sine theta. And we're left with cosine plus 1. And now we got two quantities whose product is 0. That means sine theta has to be 0, or cosine theta plus 1 has to be 0. Let me subtract 1. Here we get cosine theta is -1. So what are the solutions to this? Well, let's take a look at the sine graph. Here's the graph of sine. This is pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, -pi, -2 pi. So we can see sine of theta is 0 when theta is pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi. It's any integer multiple, the negative part brings in the integer multiple of pi. So the solution for this is theta is n pi. This is where n is an integer. What is the solution to this? Well, let's look at cosine graph. Here we get -1. Here we get -1. This is pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi. This is 5 pi, and so on. So we can see that cosine is -1 when theta is pi, 3 pi, 5 pi, when it's an odd multiple of pi. An odd multiple is any even number plus 1 or -1. So it's 2n plus 1 times pi. However, all of these are part of this solution right here. Yeah? N pi includes all the odd multiples, because n can be both even and odd. So because all of the odd multiples of pi are included in this, we can simply say the solution, the most general solution, is theta is any integer multiple of pi. Here we might want to specifically note n is an integer.